Alrighty. There you go. We good? Alrighty. Alright. Is everyone here? We're good? We have everyone here? Cool. Alrighty. So this is the entrance of my park. It's called Park of Cretaceous, or Park of Cretaceous. Play on words, haha, very funny. Alright, let's go into first person view. Alrighty. So, this is my park. This is an emergency shelter. Don't worry about it. That is... Ooh, actually. That is a Hyperloop, where it sends you from this place all the way over there and around. I have 2 Hyperloops active. Basically, it's just like an underground transportation system. It's pretty fun. And then we have an above-ground transportation system. It's called the Monorail. It has a loop going around my entire park. It's very fun. Okay, and then, of course, we need... Oh, wait. Alrighty, what do we got going on here? What do we got going on here? Alrighty. So, this is the gift shop. This is where there's multiple around the park. What's wrong with her? Anyways, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Alright, so these are the bathrooms. Obviously, you want to keep the guests, keep them satisfied with amenities and other sorts of things. This is Winston's. This is our restaurant. And then this is the Sodaville. Obviously, since I'm such a big soda person, you gotta have the Sodaville. The fountains, especially good at night. I actually love the park at night. Oh, I forgot to show you the friggin'... Hold up, wait a minute. My favorite part of this park is the entrance, is you just have this statue, the bronze statue of the T-Rexes. It's very fun. I actually really like it a lot. And then when you go further down here, avoid all of the guests and whatnot. Someone sounds a little unhappy. You have all of these awesome fountains, and then you have the trikes. And, funnily enough, when you enter the viewing gallery, you see... Well, hold on. Let me try and find them. Aha! Triceratopses. I'll come back during the day so you can see them a little better, but this is the trike pen. There's also a little thing called Microcerats, or Ceratop, or...
most of your tour, the
Cerratus. Microcerratus. There we go.
Selected and displayed for you. Simply touch the area of the screen displaying the appropriate icon.
Anyways, that's the trike enclosure. We go down here. That is the paleomedical facility. That's where all the dinosaurs go to get healed back up. Although in this sandbox, it's nothing. There's no danger to the animals. They're all happy, all good to go. Now down this road, you see we have a Stegosaurus statue here. That is not just for show. there is, in fact, if you go up here, zip lines and so zip lines can lead you through the Stegosaurus, the Parasaurolophuses, and then I believe I added iguanodons, but actually no, that's a different enclosure. This is just Parasaurolophus and Stegosaurus. But yeah, fun times, fun times. Now I will say if we go all the way back here, back to this road, we start moving along here. We have some nice little jungle area here. I didn't want to like take off any of the natural enclosures, but you know. Anyway, this I'll come back to after I check on the dinosaurs. However, this is our biggest hotel. This is where people stay in order to, you know, have some fun here. It's right next to that thing, which I'll show you in a second, and it's right next to this thing. I wonder if they're here or not. I wonder if I can see them. Looks like they're hidden. They like to be hidden from guests, but I'll see if I can find... Oh, I hear them.
The most defining feature of the Carnotaurus is...
Alright, screw it. Let's go. Oh, I can't. Okay, fine. Live prey feeder. Because this is an enclosure for these guys. Carnotauruses. Obviously, I probably should wait till it's morning. However, no time like the present. We have all these guys roaming around. There's 4 of them currently. I probably should give them a nest, but I think 4 is fine. For now, at least. This one's actually kind of... One's dozing. Can I hide? Yes. But yeah. Oh, the sun's coming up, so you guys can actually see them better. Or you can see them better. That's fun. Anyways, there we go. Much better. Alright, so this is a male. I believe this one is... Oh, wait, no. This is a female. This is a male. The distinct patterns, the bigger horns, I guess more prominent horns as opposed to the females. Actually, I think the males are a little smaller than the females, actually, which is interesting to find. But yeah, this enclosure is just, it's a naturally built enclosure. It's all natural, except for this little part here. I had to smooth some stuff out. Actually, I probably should. That rock? Okay, hold on, let me... Paintbrush, I believe it's rock. Yes. Boom. No, it's actually a cliff. Cool. Actually, hold on. There we go. Okay. Just to even things out a little bit. I'll figure it out later. Oh, and they added this new feature. The water. It looks incredible. You can finally add waterfalls and stuff like that. So you can have a pool up here, and then it flows down into these little pools over here. It's an incredible feature that I actually enjoy a lot. And you'll see that more as I go back through the park. But that's just the front part. Obviously, I showed you the trike enclosure. That's actually, now that it's open. There we go. Those trikes over there. Oh, bright sun. There we go. trike. Someone's not happy. Hey. Over there. That's fun. But yeah, this is just a fun little area. I love this part. This was a natural, like, not a mountain like those in the distance, but it was a mountain-ish. It was a grassy top. It was basically just a giant hill. And I said, huh, I can turn this into something cool. So I built a few flowing water features. And then it also leads into the Parasaurolophus and Stegosaurus enclosure. We have the Stegosauruses, we have the Parasaurolophuses. For a while there, they were having children over here. There was a nest right here. I ended up getting rid of it because there was too many paras and stegos, so I had to get rid of the nest. But yeah, it's just a really fun. Obviously, for viewing pleasure, we have a second large hotel, a hotel right next to the trikes and stegosauruses, because money's money. But also it's interesting. These are all enclosed by rocks, not fences. So I didn't spend anything on fences, but I did spend a little bit on the rocks. But they're all enclosed. They can't go anywhere. So it's fun. It's all natural. It's all fun. And if you couldn't tell from the giant balloon, this is a hot air balloon. Takes you way over. Takes you over the Carnotaurus enclosure, all around. The next one I'll show you is this little corner over here. This, I don't know if I can see it from here, but I'll definitely try. Aha! Therizinosaurus. Look at those claws. Therizinosaurus. This is a nice little secluded corner of the map. I built this area here for any species who liked... Oh, hey! Oh, yeah, they kept... Yeah. I need more stuff. Okay. But yeah. Dang, how many of them are there now? 7? There are 7 of them. That's incredible. Oh, there's another one. Huh. Oh, wait, we can see it hatch. No way. Yo, this game is so cool. This is actually perfect timing. There it is! A baby Therizinosaurus! Man. That's just fun. Alrighty. That's 8, so that's 8 Theras. I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's a little too much. It's fine. Man, look at this. They're just gorgeous. Yep. The giant waterfall, the hill, forest. It's so fun. And then you have 2 viewing ports. You have one here where if they walk around this area, you can see them. All of their food is in this little general area, so this one can see them pretty well. This one can see on top of the hill, like before. Anyways, we have another port for the monorail. And then we also have ankylosaurs and also gallimimuses. And then I believe I added iguanodons somewhere, but they might be over here somewhere. Where. And again, they're basically enclosed by cliffs and beaches and other things, but I also added fences because I don't want them getting out. What do we got going on here? I don't know where the iguanodons are. Someone over here isn't happy. Did I not put them in this pen? How did I put them in this pen? Ah, haha! I found you. Iguanodons. These guys are great. I believe this is a male. Yeah, this is definitely a male. Its pattern is much brighter than this. Female? Male. Yep. Cool. Yep. They can't even get onto the beach. It's kind of sad, but yeah. But yeah, this is the Ankylosaur paddock. I also added some Gallimimuses just for, just for fun. And then iguanodons. They cohabitate pretty well. Obviously, I'm showing you just how much I love this waterfall feature. It is so fun. There's even a little flowing area over here. That's incredible. Anyway, you go all past this area. Then there's this little corner of the map here. I'll show you this in a second. But in here, we have our Quetzalcoatluses. Now, I forgot they existed for like 2 hours. Left a nest in here on accident. And now there's like 10 of them. And I don't know... I don't know how I did that. Actually, I think there's more like 6. There's 6 of them. But if you know anything about Quetzalcoatluses, they can barely tolerate like 3. So yeah, 6 Quetzals. And fun times. Alrighty, another monorail station, because fun times. Now this is my magnum opus. This is my favorite. Those, if you can hear, those are velociraptors. Where are the rest of them? I don't know, I'll have to go over here and see. Anyways, there's one. There's 5 of them.
During most of your tour, the appropriate information will be automatically selected and displayed
for you. Somewhere. Anyway, they can't get out of this area. They're kind of just stuck here. And they love their open space, so I gave them plenty of it. And I also gave them some cover so they could rest and whatnot. Okay. Anyway, favorite part of the map, right here. The patterns are awesome. Man. Look at these guys. Whew. Anyway, they can't get out, so that's fine. I'm going to pause the stream here because I do have to go do something real quick, but I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, raptor enclosure. The aviary with Quetzalcoatluses. We have the Stegoceratops and Parasaurolophus, and then the Triceratopses. The Trikes, if you will. Then we have the Carnotauruses, which actually are up here now. That's fun. Basking in the sun. What are those two doing? Oh. Oh. Here we go. This will be a fun showcase. And... you got it. Keep going. Oh, hunt failed. Poor guy. Anyway, this mountain, I wanted to do something with this mountain, but I couldn't really figure out what to do with it. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Anyways, and then I have the Therizinosaurus. Oh, hey, I can finally do the... You can see the Theras from here. Over there now. They're feeding, currently. Or they're directly below us, probably. Oh yeah, there's one. Barely see its head. But yeah, that's fun. And then finally we have the Enki, the Galley, and then the Iguanodon enclosure. Okay, we're gonna skip that real quick. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna skip that real quick, and we're gonna go over here. This is where I did all of my hatching. So all of those animals you saw were either hatched right here, except for the Quetzalcoatluses, because they were hatched in an aviary hatchery. But every animal you saw that was not a bird, or I guess they're not really birds, or technically just, well, I guess they are technically birds, because they, you know what, we're just gonna say that they're dinosaurs. None of the avian dinosaurs were hatched in here, but every other one was hatched here. And I just moved them out. Now, this enclosure, you may ask, belongs to, well, dude, they're one of the biggest dinosaurs in the world, and I can't find them? Are you kidding? If the skeletons of the front gate didn't give it away. Ah, here we go. These big necks. The Apatosaurus. Smaller than their cousins. They're actually, I think, the second smallest sauropod, I believe. Right in front of the Argosaurus. Yes, Argosaurus. Now I have to look up the name. Hold on. Amargasaurus, not Argosaurus. Amargasaurus. Yes, the Apatosaurus, I believe, is the only other... These guys are small, even though they're technically sauropods. And then there's the Apatosaurus. Brachiosauruses are much larger. The Diplodocus, I believe, is a little... I believe their neck is a little longer than the Apatosaurus. And then obviously Dreadnoughtus is much, much, much bigger. And then there's Mamentosaurus, which is much, 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 much bigger than the Dreadnoughtus. And then finally there's a Patagotitan. Pegia? What was I thinking? Patagotitan, which is actually, I believe, a little taller than Brachy, but a little shorter than Dreadnoughtus, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe there's one more. Nope, never mind. Oh yeah, Titanosaurus. I don't have that yet. I haven't bought the DLC, but we're fine. Anyway, oh, it's nighttime again. Can I change? Hold on. Gameplay park. Eliminated subject. Environment. Time of day. Day. There we go. I don't know when that comes. I don't know when that takes effect, but did I not save? Hold on. Environment. Aha. Apply. Yes. Okay. There we go. And then finally we have the lagoon. The lagoon. I put 2 animals in here. I want to put more, but so far we have the Mosasaurus. These guys are incredible. I love them so much. The Mosasauruses are probably one of my favorite, actually not my favorite marine animal. right behind, or right in front of, these guys, the Attenborosaurus, named after David Attenborough, which is actually pretty cool. Which is funny, Richard Attenborough played the John Hammond in Jurassic Park. Anyway, I love these guys so much. They're so fun. I love their long necks. They're basically just sauropods, but in the water. Anyways, I've always loved the water. You know this. And this is the first one ever hatched. Oh, look at the colorations differences. I believe that's a male. This is a male. Yeah, the green. Yeah, that's fun. The marine animals. And we're coming to the end. Okay. Well, if you didn't hear that, this is my favorite. This is the amphitheater. And over here, we have our resident Rexes. These guys are great. Oh, yeah. So fun. This game is so cool. God, I love this game. Yep, they needed a deserty area, so I built them some cover in a jungle-ish area, then I transferred it to their natural habitat, and then I made the amphitheater with 2 live prey feeders just to try and get them in there. They don't really like to go in there most of the time, but it's fine. And then finally, this is the biggest attraction that I have so far. The Indominus Rex. He's being a little sleepy right now. But he's alive. And he's very big. This was the biggest attraction at Jurassic World, actually. A mutation from Dr. Wu. I believe he was mixed with Carnotaurus. T-Rex, Raptor, obvious. And I believe he was also mixed with a Tyrannus, Mamenchisaurus. I also want to say he was mixed with Giganotosaurus as well. Oh, here we go. Is he hunting? No, he's roaming. Or she, technically. She is roaming. I should add a Giga to this. I need to find a space where I can put a Giga. Right here might be nice. A little area for the Giga to roam. This could be like the apex area, the apex Aerodome? I don't know. This is where the apex predators hang out, where I can put like the Giga here, I can put the T-Rex here, the Indominus Rex here, I have the Mosasaurus over here, the Raptors are here, you know. Excuse you. And then I have these over. Yeah, this was a blast building. I need to add more things over here, like trees or whatever. But this was an absolute blast. And building this monorail around the entire thing, where it just loops around, kind of like looks at all of the rides, you know, goes around. You have a stop next to the aviary. You have a stop next to the hatchery and the Apatosauruses. You have a stop next to the Therizinosaurus and then the Iguanodons. Or this mixed herbivore pack. Ooh, this is going over the pack. Ooh, yeah. There's an Enki and galleys. And you can hear the T-Rex over there too. I don't know if you can see the... No, she's behind me. Oh no, there she is. Look at that. That's cool. And my favorite is the raptor paddock. The raptor enclosure is always so cool. There we go. Look at these guys. This is a male. You can tell by the fluffs on their, the tufts on their head. Oh. You gonna hunt? Nope. It's been such a blast building this. I can't tell you how much fun it's been. Just messing with the environment. Oh, hello. What are you? Yes, please. More rocks. Thank you. Don't want those getting out. Anyway. Oh yeah, and I have the food, gift shop, drink, another Sodaville. I have the Innovation Center, which is what we saw at the beginning of Jurassic World, which I still need to watch again. I watched it before. I just want to watch it again. Although it's only on... you can only purchase it. It's not any subscription. And then the Apatosaurs. Look at these guys. They're incredible. This one's over here roaming through the trees, eating some leaves. I believe this is a male, yeah. Yeah, a more pronounced patterning. Patterning. There we go. Pattering is how you walk. Pattering. Pitter-pattering along the way. This one. But yeah. This is my park. Again, it took me like 6 hours. It's so cool. It's hard to explain this. They require... If you look, they require wetland, and I couldn't really seamlessly put a beach next. I guess I can move this water feature up here. But I like giving them a hilltop just to roam around on, because that's normally what they would do. Their natural habitat, I believe, is in rocky, arid biomes, and this was a really nice natural feature that I thought they would like. So I kept it, and I just built it down here. Doesn't really seamlessly work, but you know, who cares? Those horns. Oh. Oh, I love dinosaurs so much. This game is so cool. Although they don't like multiple males, which is funny, but you know, Carnotauruses do Carnotaurus things. And then the 8 Therizinosaurus. Therizinosaurus. There we go. The massive waterfall. I kind of want to get another one going down. Actually, can I do that? Hold on. Okay, come on now. Work with me here. Yes! No! That'll work. I just like the bigger waterfall. Now this looks wonky. Eh. Yeah, I guess that works. Oh, where's the child at? Yeah, there he is. Skulking around in the water with his mother. Oh, this game is great. Okay, I can gush over this game for hours on end, but that's pretty much it. That's all of my enclosures. We've got the Apex Arena, or Apex Square, if you will. Where's the Indo? Here we go. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot. I did put a T-Rex over here. You can look out over the T-Rexes. I'll end it on that though, on the T-Rexes. This game is great. All right, that's it. That's on my part. Anyways, thank you for watching. I guess even though it's technically just my grandfather. It's fine. Let's go.